Okay, live and recording, and you got Audacity here. I just gotta get the live stream link. Perfect. Should be good. Okay. And I think I can see the chat through here. Probably. Okay. Just going to record and play. Oh, I forgot to hit record on Audacity. There we go. Mistakes everywhere. I'll just go one straight recording. It is a live stream after all. We got tons of storage space to store this audio recording. Should be fine. Mistakes. I just realized I have a video recording of my previous. Yeah, that's not what's supposed to be showing. This is. That's awkward. Keep playing that wrong. Anytime I start recording, I play so much worse than normal. Okay, made it to the end with some mistakes. Not bad. I just realized this does not show all of the sheet music at once. That's probably pretty bothersome. Actually, I think I can just put the download link for his tab here later and just maximize the camera, because that's how I usually record these for, well, I can just do this actually. Undo transformation, transform, fit to screen, just like that. Perfect. That sounded pretty good for that one. I made one or two mistakes, big ones. Still not good enough. I'm getting called out on stream. Do I ever practice with a metronome? No, I never practice with a metronome. I just I listen to the original recording, or like whatever what I'm playing. I'll listen to it and I get like an internal tempo, and just go from there and like try and match what I remember from memory. So no, I don't practice with a metronome. I probably should. It's probably completely out of time. Didn't even see that the viewer count doesn't actually. I'm gonna drag the window here so you can see, but oh wait, yeah, okay, hold on, I gotta minimize this a bit. And full screen this. The top right corner still says 0 viewers, even though there's somebody in the chat. That's interesting. Let's undo that camera change. There we go. I guess I can leave it. But yeah, no, I don't practice with the metronome, but I probably should. Let me fix that. Somebody's let me know that they can hear the Discord notifications through the stream, so I gotta fix that. Let's see here. Streamer mode. Disable sounds. That should fix it. I feel like for songs like this, playing with rubato okay, this is actually very hard to read through there, so I'll read it through YouTube. Playing with rubato actually adds to it and would sound super rigid if you were to perform it at one specific tempo. I stopped doing music theory in high school, and I don't remember what rubato means. If you would be so kind to define that for me. Sounds, if based on what you said, I would assume it's like dynamic tempo, like extending certain notes but not others, like the long pauses at the start of this song, like when it does and it just pauses there for a bit. And there again, another pause, let ring. Is that what you mean? Like if I play with a metronome, that this would sound really rigid if this were always the same? Yeah, I think I can agree there a lot. Being able to, like, if I have a metronome playing when I practice, then yeah, it would become really rigid for sure. But now, every single time I play this piece, there's changes in how long I hold those. Sometimes I just like increase the tempo because I'm trying to get through one certain part. Like if I already have the opening down. Yeah, and I mess it up just as I say I'm comfortable with it. Yeah, sometimes I just rush through to get to a part that I'm unfamiliar with, but actually I think you'll have a fun time reading the sheet music along while I play this first part, so I'm going to minimize my camera again so you can see this. The first part that I'm playing there is those held notes are, they actually have like this symbol here, which I would assume is here comes my lack of music theory, but the symbol above bar 4, this one single note, it's going to be played like this. Oh wait, hold on. So I kind of just hold this, but actually this is I'm playing 3rd string, 5th fret, instead of 1st string 7th fret, like the sheet music says on bar 4. Let me see if I can make this bigger. This note right here at the end there, I notice it's different from what he plays in the recording, and that does not sound good to end on, because that would be... And that's different. It might be what I showed you. I've actually already played before the 3rd part of this medley, starting from here, which I think I had already played and recorded. But this is a slight. He changes the tuning in the middle of the music piece, so it's a little bit different. But like this harmonics part, I think, is what you might be remembering. Don't mind the bass string. It's a different tuning, and I don't want to change it right now. You can see here, tune 6th string from B to D. It's on B still, so I'm not going to change it, but like, I think it was like... something like this. Oops. Yeah, this is the 3rd part of the medley. Right now I'm playing the first one because his medley has 3 different songs from the anime, and I already played part 3 and recorded and uploaded it. It's on this YouTube channel, but it's set as unlisted. I think I'm gonna change that later. And oh, you know, actually, you said rubato. It's actually in the sheet music right here. It says rubato. I didn't even see that. Actually, it says it all over the place. It says it here. It says it here. I bet it says it in the first page too somewhere. I didn't even notice. I kind of just like ignore any annotation at the top unless it's like super relevant. But yeah, it's the same piece. It's just a different part of the medley. This is the first part. I forget what I was doing before I went to show that off. But oh yeah, that's what I was doing. I was showing you the sheet music, but I need to figure out a way to make this... Can I get this to scroll slowly? Okay, I kind of can. Like this. That's so ghetto. That's the wrong note. I'm restarting. This is going too fast too, isn't it? No, it's not. Yeah, that's the note I just missed. Okay. So I guess that scrolling speed's okay. Wait. Yeah, that scrolling speed should be okay. Too fast. I keep missing notes because I clipped my nails literally just before I started playing, and they're shorter than I'm used to for the past few days. And I'm missing notes because usually it would be just the edge of my nail that scrapes the string, and now it's too short to hit it. I got to the end. I made like one mistake. Is this still matched up with what I was playing? No, it's scrolling a little bit too slow to keep up. But yeah, that's the sheet music so far that I've been playing. And where do I end? Yeah, so it ends like this bar, yeah. Yeah, and then it finishes there. Yeah, I'm just playing this, like, Normally when I record, I don't live stream it. I just play it until I'm satisfied with whichever take it was, and it's played well enough. Then I just grab the Audacity audio, this right here, that's recording, clip it, edit it, and add whatever effects needs to be added. In this case, the guy who arranged this and recorded it originally, he adds a little bit of reverb to it. So when I'm done with the recording, I'll stop the Audacity and then probably give it a listen on stream, add the reverb on stream, and then I have to stop the stream so I can use the video footage from the live stream in the recording. And yeah, that's, oh, what am I doing? I can just right click, transform, fit to screen, done. If you guys want to see the sheet music again, you can just ask. I'm checking the chat between takes, so. And I have a problem with my camera is the vertical, what do you call? Angle? The vertical angle is not wide enough. Like I have to sit further back if you want to see all of the right hand movement and the left hand. Because if I sit at a normal distance, I'm like this close to the camera and you can't see any of the guitar. And if I angle it down, then you can't see the face. Not that it's important, but yeah. And then the microphone is luckily on an arm, so I can just extend it over. But yeah. Just gonna keep recording, playing this one piece. You guys can stick around for sure and keep listening, keep chatting maybe, while I try and get this perfect take, which is gonna maybe take an hour. I got some positive feedback on Discord instead of the YouTube chat, but that's okay. There's 2 people. I think there's only 2 people watching. I don't know if my brother is watching too. He just silently watches and doesn't say anything. Thanks. It sounded pretty good to me too. The one thing that I like to try and shore up is there was a missed note in the previous one where, like, again, I was saying I clipped my nails a little bit, like, really recently, like literally an hour ago, so I could play this. And because I clipped my nails, when I'm used to having the nails just barely scrape, it's not reaching. So there's some notes, one note in particular, that I'm trying to make sure that it gets picked up. And also, I don't know if Brennan, you're watching this, maybe you'll agree or not with this, but if you clip your nails, then the dynamics, your control over the dynamics changes a lot, because you're used to, maybe you don't play fingerstyle guitar as often as I do, but every time I clip my nails, my control over the dynamics, like how loud I'm playing, is like thrown out of whack for a few days until I get used to playing without that specific length of nails. Like it's very easy to play too loud by accident if I use my nail after I've clipped it, because then I'm just like chomping through the chords. But it's also really easy to accidentally play too quietly when I try and just use just the fingertips. And there's that too. If your fingers are like even slightly sweaty as you play, sometimes it just sticks to the string when you release, and it makes it a little bit of a buzzing noise. So there's so many small things about just the tips of your fingers, nails, or like sweat that just makes me feel like I got to do another take because that wasn't how I wanted it. Like maybe there's a finger stick on the string in a very specific spot, or yeah, nails are basically just tiny guitar picks on each of your fingers. Yeah, and if you use different picks or different sized picks, it changes the way that your guitar playing sounds. Yeah, it's bothersome, but I try my best to, when I perform, to cut my nails to a shorter length. Just because on the left hand where you're actually fretting, if your nails are too long, they just... You can't lay them as flat against the guitar neck as usual. So, I didn't even tune my guitar actually today. The weather's changing, so the guitars go out of tune just a little bit. As it gets drier, hotter, or wetter. In this case, spring will be a little bit more hot and humid, spring into summer. So it affects the guitar's tuning ever so slightly. Yeah, it's just a little bit. That should be fine. And I keep making mistakes like not lifting these fingers from this second chord shape into the third one, which is like this. Messed up again. That's missing a note. I made a mistake. Dissonant notes. I guess this is why people don't really post practice recording sessions until they're comfortable, like really comfortable. When I hear that, I'm like shuddering on the inside. What do they call chills? Bad chills, like nails on chalkboard. What would I guess it's a kind of a chill. You hear that? Wrong note. That one is what I'm looking for. There's that finger stick again. This is really quickly going from a recording stream to a practice stream because of all the mistakes I'm making. Okay. Almost 40 minutes? Oh, 40 minutes of recording already. 45 minutes. Well, that was correct. Just focus on the sections that need to improve on. There's really no point in starting from the beginning since you can already play that section. Yeah, I'm trying to get a good recording of like start to finish. I got one already, which was pretty decent, but I want to like... I guess it sounds kind of like reverse, because if I can't play it perfectly every time, then there's no point trying to record it yet, because I'm not ready. I've, like... I don't know if you've spent a lot of time recording your guitar playing yet, but for me at least, anytime I hit the record button, like with a camera or to record the audio for uploading later, I just start making so many more mistakes than if I'm just practicing on my own. Yeah, combining separate cuts. You know, that's the easy way out, and I could totally do it. But then it wouldn't look natural. I don't know. I guess if at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. I guess... Actually, I know for a fact that there's some fingerstyle guitarists who actually just edit the audio afterwards of multiple different takes, and they take one, like... video recording, and since they play it at the same tempo, it's like even if the video they made a mistake, the audio's fine, and that's what is being heard, and that's the important part. So they can cut together the audio in a way that is still you guys are both of you guys are like, oh yeah, splicing the audio totally counts, it's valid, it works. I don't know, I like being able to play it in one take, because I never play live for other people, so like, because I never play live, if I always just splice everything together, it's like, I never get to learn the piece well enough that I can play it all in one go. I think what bugs me the most is that I totally can play this from start to finish without making mistakes. Like, if you're paying attention to like the video feed of the live stream, I'm not even looking at my monitors when I'm playing. I'm like looking at the fretboard because I have everything memorized. And yeah, it's just a recording. I'm sure after I record this, or like this recording has enough parts where I'm playing it correctly that I could just splice it together at this point. And the only part that is problematic is just the end, this part. Just that one part is pretty difficult to make. It's the transition between like and I'm missing the chords too. And that part is it's so separate and different that it never sounds right from me while I'm playing. Like that transition is really rough. And that too. Oh, I'm getting more messages on Discord. The sheet music. Okay, let me see here. I will send you the sheet music, yes. Let me see. Guitar tabs, it's this one. Hopefully it's small enough that I can send it over Discord. Oh, perfect. It's only like, wow, 340 kilobytes. That's pretty small. You're gonna play it on your piano? Can you read the sheet music that fast and play it on piano? I don't think I could. Well, I don't play piano, first of all, but I mean, like, just reading sheet music for guitar. Because it's not even standard. Oh, can't sight read at all. Yeah, sounds about right. Wait, can you like convert the tablature to piano then? That's pretty difficult too, because the tablature is not in standard tuning. It's really, really unique. Yeah, I'm starting to think like maybe I could just splice all the audio together, because there's plenty of footage of me playing from start to finish at this point. Right? No, there isn't plenty of footage, because I keep playing the first part over and over again. Yeah. There's like two recordings of me playing it start to finish. We'll see. I know I can get it down. I've practiced this enough that I can get it down. I wanna do it. I keep messing up the start now. I was so close. I was so close to the end there. So close. Getting there. Gotta get into that Zen zone. Then I'll just play this and crank it out in one try. Are you trying to play all 3 sections in one take? No. It's been a little over a year since I played the 3rd part, and I don't think I can actually play that immediately. And I never actually practiced part 2. Right now I'm just doing part 1. Part 1 ends at bar 46 is the last bar. So I'm playing bar 1 through bar 46. And I haven't played any of part 2, but I've played all of part 3. Because part 2 is like 1 page worth out of 9 or something. Yeah, there's 9 pages of music and part 2 is just 1 page. So I did a little bit of part 1 and then all of part 3, and now I'm revisiting part 1 because I was unsatisfied with how I played part 1 like 5 years ago or something like that. I think I played part 1 in like 2018, maybe 2019. That's not 5 years. That's 3 years. 3 years ago. And I didn't like how it turned out. So I'm redoing it. This chair is getting increasingly uncomfortable as I sit at the edge so I can play my guitar. Because this seat has armrests. I'm in a computer chair trying to play my guitar. Maybe I could sit in my other chair. Maybe. It's not as tall. Too fast. Detach one of the arms on my old computer chair so I could play guitar more comfortably. Yeah, that's the play. That's for sure. That's a good idea. If I took this right armrest off, then I could sit at an angle and like have a lot more room for the guitar. But with the armrest in the way, yeah, that's not. I should take this right armrest off or something, or the left one, whichever one gives me more room to lean. Like right now, I'm kind of like sitting with like. This armrest will get in the way of your fretting hand. So it's this one. But this one is getting in the way of you to like lean this way. So, yes, absolutely. Taking one of the arms, either one off, would make it a lot more comfortable to play guitar. But right now I'm just sitting far enough up in my seat that it's not getting in the way. Well, it's still getting in the way, but not enough to stop me from playing the guitar. Everything's missing. It's like 5 p.m. I'm gonna call it quits if I can't get a nice one by like 5:30, and probably continue tomorrow because my fingertips are starting to hurt. I'm not used to playing for this long at once because when I practice, I normally just like get a nice clean playthrough within the hour, and it's like, oh, it sounds good. Yeah, you turn the camera on and you just immediately get 10-20% worse at whatever it is you're trying to play. That's rule of music. Always worse when you're trying to record. Always. I made the exact same mistake twice in a row. I imagine live streaming yourself practicing too also adds to it. Yeah, probably way more than just recording. It's about the same. When I record and when I'm like just live streaming, actually I think live streaming is helping more because I don't have to keep stopping and starting. Before, when I would record my fingerstyle guitar pieces, I would actually stop the recording and like delete it before I started the next one. It wasn't until like my last recording that I realized, wait, I have way more than enough storage space to just do one straight like 2-3 hour long recording and just cut whatever 2-minute clip out of the 4 hours or 3 hours that I've recorded out and use that. Same with like the Audacity audio. It's like before I would do one take at a time, and if I messed up, I would stop the recording, delete that track, the recorded track, and re-record it. And then now I just do one continuous one, and it's much less, I guess, work. I can do a lot more takes in the same amount of time. I'm not too nervous either, because like I'm just I guess it says 0 viewers still, and I don't know if YouTube shows it as more, but yeah, it's just 2 friends watching right now. It's not that stressful for me. It's just some sort of, I don't know what it is. I'm not stressed to play. Actually, that's not strictly speaking true. I want a nice take because I'm actually recording it and using it more so than when I'm just practicing, but I don't feel stressed, but I do want a better take, and I guess that's making me not play as well, which is paradoxical. Also, the way that I'm sitting is hurting my right thigh. It's like sore from the way that I'm sitting. I want to take a break. Just put this guitar down and just like chat for a few minutes or something. This chair is normally really comfortable, but with the way that I have to sit on it to play guitar, I definitely need to buy a separate chair specifically for playing. It sounds nice though right now. The guitar playing. I want to buy a separate, like a second guitar, so I can have 2 tunings, and I don't have to tune one guitar over and over again. But it's a pretty big investment for very little return. Like, I don't play professionally, I don't get paid to play, and while I can afford a second guitar, I don't really need it. I can make do with one. Yeah. But I got all this, my whole PC setup right now is really well optimized for live streaming, and the recording process for when I record a song takes a few hours anyways, and so I was like, I should live stream this. I'm sure somebody would be interested in checking it out, and so you guys are sitting here watching me struggle to play this in one take, and you guys are both egging me on like, no, just cut it, just cut multiple different takes and just play whatever you need. You never play it. If you want, you can borrow my classical guitar. I never play it. That'd be nice. I just realized that you use your computer case as a desk. Yeah. This is actually my old PC case. It's the NZXT S340. I use the box as like a nightstand, I guess, a tableside nightstand. My e-reader and my wireless earbuds are on top of it. So yeah, it's nice to have that as a small little box. And borrowing your classical guitar, maybe I might. At the moment, I don't spend that much time playing. It's just like not having a second guitar. That's I'm sure you've tried guitars of different price points before. Like maybe you've tried a Martin, like $1,000 Martin. They just play like butter when you're trying to push down on the strings on a specific fret. It's so much easier than something like a $200 beginner guitar. And this is my only higher end guitar. This is a Seagull is the brand. I know you love Seagulls, Brandon, but it's a Seagull brand. Entourage is the series. Entourage Rustic CW is the model with a QIT is the, because this is an acoustic electric, it has a built-in amp that you can use, or microphone, pickup is the term. It's got the battery, and here you plug in for an amp, and you got your controls on the guitar here. So this acoustic electric was $500 Canadian, and it's the only like mid-range to premium range guitar in my household, because the only other guitars that are in my house are both like sub 200 Canadian dollars beginner guitars, and trying to play even like a bar chord on it is awful, and there's no way you can get that nice like harmonics here. This one, yeah, this is my only higher end, mid-range to higher end guitar. I don't own any other guitars that play as smoothly as this one, and that's why I was like, oh, I kind of want to buy another one of this quality, because it's kind of like monitors. If you have a nice gaming monitor, once you've tried the higher refresh rate stuff, you can't go back to the 60. So I tried playing this, and now the guitar that I started on is just terrible. I'll play regular chords on it, no problem, but this one is way, way, way better. And UW too. Ultra wide, yeah. Ultra wide monitors as well. You try ultra wide, it's really hard to go back to standard. Actually, speaking of a side note, completely unrelated to guitars and music, my brother actually pre-ordered a Alienware. They have a new Alienware monitor, which is a ultra wide 38-inch, I think. It's 1440p by 3440, so ultra wide OLED display, and it's 175 hertz refresh rate with, I think, G-Sync Ultimate, and I think he got it for a little over 1,000 Canadian, which is crazy because it's not an IPS ultra wide, it's a OLED. So yeah, that's not supposed to ship until closer to end of June, and I can't wait to see it, because the only monitors that I own that's high refresh rate in my house is all IPS, and I think it's going to be awesome to see how well the OLED display performs. I might have a link to the monitor somewhere, but yeah, he got it for a pretty damn good price. I think after tax and stuff, the monitor that he bought, it was closer to 1,300. So that's why I was saying it's like a crazy good deal, because it's an ultra wide. It's basically the same as yours, but OLED instead of IPS. It was pretty nice. Let me see if I can find the link to the monitor so you can check out the specs. Alright, actually I can just do this. It's this one. I'll send the link to you guys. In case you guys wanted to see what it was. So this is the regular retail price. It's like almost 1,700, and if you add tax, it's definitely over 1,000, like 800 Canadian. But he got it. It was on sale with some sort of coupon, and then he also had Rakuten. If you know what that is, it's like a cash rebate system. So you get the Rakuten and everything, and after tax, he paid, I think, in the 1,300. Let me see if he actually wrote down how much he paid for it. No, he did not. Yeah, okay, so the price that he paid, it was 1,650 listing price, so like right now. He got a 10% off coupon and an 8% cash back on Rakuten, so 18% off the 1,600 price. What is that? Whip open a calculator, 1,650. and then he only has to pay, so it's minus 18%, 82, 0.82, something like that. Yeah, so he paid like 1,000. Okay, so 1,353, and then tax on the 1,650. So 1,400, I guess, would be the price. Oops, didn't mean to move that over. Still pretty cheap for the specs that he's getting on this. It's a pretty nice monitor. I almost pulled the trigger on one myself, but I have a dual monitor setup, and because I have my Nintendo Switch hooked up to it with all my streaming software, I can't switch to a single monitor setup. I need two, and my desk is like, it's already pretty well used up, the space, with two 16-inch or 16 by 9s. So I'll stick with my two 16 by 9s instead of getting a one ultra wide here. But yeah, I can't wait to see the OLED in action. I think Linus actually did a Linus Tech Tips video on this monitor. Yes, he did. And apparently it doesn't smear at all, which is really exciting. Almost pulled the trigger on one. Almost, for myself. But I want to see how it looks on my brother's. Or like, he can be the guinea pig. I'll buy it when he gives the okay. It's expensive, man. You're telling me to go buy it. I can. I want to. I really do. But my desk, I think maybe I'll like take a photo of what my desk looks like right now and send it after I'm done like streaming and doing this other take. I'll send a picture because it's going to be really hard to fit the ultra wide on my table as it is right now. Because I guess it wouldn't be too difficult. One of my monitors would end up having to hang slightly off my table on the right, probably. But yeah, I definitely need a second monitor. So yes, I want an ultra wide. And yes, for a lot of people, an ultra wide would be better. Just buy a new desk. I just bought this desk like a year and a half ago. I don't want to buy another new desk. But yeah, what was I going on about? Right now I have two 16 by 9 monitors, and one of them's hooked up to my Switch. And I don't know, it would probably be fine. I can hook it up the same way with an ultra wide, which would be fine, but two ultra wides, or not two ultra wides, one ultra wide with a standard 16 by 9 on the side is probably what I would do. I'd need the second monitor because I have my stream software to capture my Smash Bros gameplay. I think Brandon knows I've sent a few VODs from when we played Smash Bros together, so you can look at what we're doing or what went wrong. So I still do record that, and I need to be able to interact with the Streamlabs interface while I'm still playing the game. So yeah, definitely would need to keep my second monitor somewhere, but I could definitely also use an ultra wide on this table. Is it curved, this monitor? I think it is. It is curved. It's a 34-inch curved. That's nice. I gotta stop looking at this before I like bait myself into buying one. I think it was probably 1,000. It's in the $1,400 range after his cashback and 10% coupon. It's a really good deal for that. I'm talking myself into it. I better stop. I'm gonna keep playing my guitar instead. I'm gonna bait myself into buying that monitor if I keep talking about it. All right, see ya, Brandon. Have a good one. I'll get this done eventually. I'll probably. There's one good take in there. I'm probably gonna just use that one. But if it's not good enough, I'll probably be back tomorrow. Thanks for coming by. I did it. That's my take. I'm calling it quits. That was good. I don't think I messed anything up. That was obvious, that take. Immediately after Brandon left, I get my perfect take. I'm going to give it a listen on stream and see how it is. Let me see this. Pull this back. Okay, where's my headphones? Here they are. So I'm going to give this a listen on stream. Let's see how this goes. Yeah. I think that's the idea. Like, I wanted to do a little bit of like a stream that is suitable as background noise for people. You know, sometimes like families, they might have children who are practicing their music in the background while their parents are like maybe working or cooking. Something like that kind of background noise. You know, you get a friend or somebody that's in your dorm room or something that plays an instrument, and it's nice to hear people practicing music. It's nice. Because a lot of people, they only get to see the finished product of people playing their music, and it's like, oh, wow, it's that they're so good, and they're so talented or whatever. But, you know, it's the whole idea of, like, people never see the hard work that goes behind a nice piece of work. And I wanted to really showcase, like, you got to work for it. You know, there people make mistakes, and they got to work up to that level of talent, I guess. They aren't just born playing it that well. They have to work towards it. It's the same reason why I never deleted any of my old singing clips on my Instagram, even the ones that I wasn't happy with. I left it there because it's a good reminder for people who watch it. And if they ever find something that I've produced that they like the sound of, they can find stuff that even I wasn't proud of it too. So yeah, and not enough people showcase that they're practicing time, because I guess people don't want others to hear them not playing perfectly, but Damn, I forgot to mark off what time in the broadcast that was where I was playing it. Actually, I think I can just go into the YouTube live stream and watch the... Oh, will it echo? It will probably echo. Yeah, let's not play the live stream. I'll find it in the Audacity. It'll be the same, but... Was it around here? Strings are buzzing a little bit. It could be a little bit better, but I'm taking it. That's pretty good. I better save this before it accidentally gets deleted. Back one. Video edits. I didn't know I had a folder called this. I should probably switch my microphone off of this. And video broadcast? Yeah, okay. This is a little bit more quiet and it doesn't pick up all the mouse clicks and background noise in the house. So I can use this one to just chat with people. Sounds a little bit different. But now you won't hear the background noise of keyboard clacks and mouse clicks while I scroll through the music trying to find where the start is. Post-processing, a little bit. So I'm purposely leaving this up so you can see what I'm talking about when I edit it. But as you know, these lines, they represent the amplitude, how loud the sound is. If there's a certain section that's too quiet, I sometimes do select the specific part and like boost it just a little bit, but not too much, because like then you get a false sense of the dynamics on the guitar playing. This is how quiet it actually is, but it should be loud enough that you can hear it without having to turn up your volume. And that was one of the issues that I had a while ago. Before, I would just record it and just upload straight off my phone without doing any editing, but it was always a little bit too quiet, just a tad bit too quiet. And so I started boosting it just a little bit for volume, and if they needed reverb I would add it, but most of the time I didn't. So actually, you can tell me if it's loud enough for you to hear in the stream, because I have the desktop audio set a little bit quieter than normal. I can turn this up if needed. Filters. No, I don't think I had any filters. I'll show you what I do as I go through this, because it's mostly the same. Mostly the same as what I've done in the past. This is really quiet. That feels wrong. Just a little bit off. Yeah, I can send you the audio. For sure. Okay, transition's okay. I'm satisfied with that. I'll use this. I did it. Yeah, there's me celebrating at the end there. I'm gonna cut that off right now. Okay. And then, oh, I didn't mark where the start was. I know it's a little over 2 minutes, so we're looking for 32, somewhere around here. Even before that, okay. I'll cut the audio so you can get just the one performance. Yeah, it's right here. Okay, so everything before this. Can I hold shift and hit home? Perfect. And does that only get... Okay. So you can cut all that, basically. I gotta write down that timestamp somewhere. Hold on. The live stream is 1 minute longer than the audio. So this is 1 minute 32. Or an hour 32, or it should be 33 in the video. Oh, yeah, around there. Of the video. I can match that to that piece of... You know, I should probably leave the first bit of the audio too so I can find it. Whatever. I'll just cut it. I'm gonna regret this, but... Okay. So I can now save this. And export. You want the MP3 file or you want the Audacity file? Actually, I think the Audacity file might be a little bit too big to send over. Maybe MP3 file. Okay, export as MP3. For some reason, I have a folder just called audio. Oh, that's wrong. I was modding my Switch copy of Smash Bros. Okay, exporting, and now it should be there. And then you gotta just find it. And in here, oops, wrong one. This one. Yeah, okay, perfect. There you go. Now we can see what kind of editing I do on it. Oh, I'm not gonna have the the video file to work with for a bit because I need to stop the stream to get the video file to match it up. I'll do that later. For now, I'll just edit the audio and show you what I do. So first, actually, you know what I need to show you is what the original is supposed to sound like, because I never actually did that yet. Let me see. Violet Evergarden. I've watched it so many times, it's like the top result when I search for this. Oh, it's muted. I'm dumb. So you can hear the reverb. I guess I should put this side by side with this. I add reverb to try and get it to sound a little bit closer to this. It just sounds so amazing when he plays it. I know I'm hitting the same notes, but his just sounds so like transcendent. I can really feel the emotion out of his playing so much more than I can when I hear my own. Oh. You didn't bother to tell me until this late. Yeah, my bad. I could have lowered the volume a bit. I'm sorry. But you could watch it on your own time too to get a sense of like the echoiness that I'm looking for when I edit it. I just wanted to give it a let you get a listen of it so you can hear what I'm trying to get this to sound like. Let me see here. First, I'm gonna add the reverb. Effect, reverb. You know, normally I just do preview. So this is too wet of a reverb. You know what also really sucks too is I'm sure he's recording in a room that's less echoey than mine. Like the AT2020 that I'm using to record with picks up like everything, and it's not a directional microphone either. So I think you can see in the camera probably. Let me see. Streamlabs. Yeah. So I actually have this filter over it right now, so you can see like underneath that's the microphone. But like the filter just helps with the popping, I guess, and it takes the harsher tones of the guitar, it makes it sound more level. Like the clipping that happens in the recording is a lot less aggressive when I put the filter over it. But then my room is still relatively echoey. So the audio itself already has echo just because of the recording. And so then I'm adding artificial reverb to it afterwards, and it sounds just ever so slightly. What's the term? Homemade, I guess. It doesn't sound very professional, no matter how you try. Or I'm sure somebody can make it sound professional, but it's definitely not the ideal bass recording environment. Like, I don't have any soundproofing on the walls at all, so. Okay, that's crazy. Also the like when I'm messing around with these settings, for the most part, I don't really know what most of it are. I kind of just like fiddle with stuff until it sounds about right. A very, very uninformed method of audio editing, for sure. Yeah, I keep fiddling with things until it sounds right. Yeah, yeah. See, I think decreasing the room size actually makes the echo sound a lot better. It was at 75. Yeah, then that's pretty rough. 45. Much better to me. And I said earlier it sounded a little bit too wet. So I'm going to lower this. Maybe increase this. That's getting pretty loud, actually. The original recording is so soft. It's got like feather fingers hitting the strings, but that sounds so much more aggressive. Like you can hear the like sharpness of the notes that I play, and compared to the softness of Tam Lu's original recording, sounds so nice. Yeah. Damping. This change. That has like no difference. I can't hear the difference when I change the damping. Okay. And another problem too with editing your own audio is once you've listened to something enough times, you stop hearing the differences that you're changing to it. Everything just sounds the same. And that's very quickly happening to me because like earlier I could immediately tell the difference between 75 and 45% room size, and now it's like, wait, I can't hear it anymore. Switch headphones? Yeah. I returned my other pair of headphones after I got these AKG K371s. I returned the Bear Dynamics that I had because the Bear Dynamics weren't as comfortable on the head as these AKGs were, and they have very similar sound. So I don't have a second pair of headphones here. Also, my monitor speakers are not great. I should invest in a decent pair of speakers, to be honest. That right there. I would like to minimize just this one. Can I get just this one bit of waveform here and noise normalize this? It is really loud. That's clipping. How do I do that? Normalize, noise reduction. No, I want to normalize it. Whoa, that is weird. Yeah, you can hear that is really artificial. It clicked. Let's see if I can do that better. Not noise reduction, normalize, effect, normalize. Still sounds like that. I guess it's not clipping that badly. So much string buzz. What the heck? I didn't realize my strings were buzzing that badly. I can hear myself breathing in this recording. the ending wasn't as clean as I thought it was. It sounds so close, actually. Not closed, closed, I guess. It doesn't sound as open as the original recording, but I wonder if that's an improvement over like even my older recordings. I'm gonna see if I can pull open some of my older stuff, like this one. Is it? Like that recording sounds so much better than this. Pretty sure that was just my Galaxy too. My Galaxy S7. I just recorded and took the audio straight out of that. I don't think I owned my AT2020 yet at the time. Sure, yeah, no problem. I'll probably just stop the live stream now, and we can maybe compare. If I like the way that yours is edited more, I'd probably just take yours if you don't mind. And oh, I don't know if you can hear me right now. I'll message it to you. I'll end the stream, and then we'll compare what we edit after. Thanks for tuning in. Very nice. It was a productive session. Thanks for tuning in.